There's been news that Lamar Jackson has been banged up this week. Hasn't practiced on Wednesday or Thursday. We're not sure about Friday as of yet, but the possibility remains that we could possibly be going into a weekend with the Ravens, and Lamar Jackson will not be playing. We need Josh Johnson will have to come in at backup to go against the Denver Broncos this weekend. But make no mistake about it, this game is extremely important. In fact, this stretch of games coming up, these next 4 games for the Ravens, I think will define their season, how it's going to go. You got Sunday against Denver. You got Thursday night against the Bengals at home. You're on the road at Pittsburgh the next week. And then you got the Chargers on the road as well. I believe those 4 games are going to define how this season is going to go for the Baltimore Ravens. And this weekend in particular, I'm still not worried that much about the offense, even if Lamar Jackson doesn't play, because he's no longer the only star on the offense. Derrick Henry is there. He changes the game automatically. You have to circle him on the offense whenever you're scouting them. It's no longer just Lamar Jackson you have to circle. So Derrick Henry will make Josh Johnson's job a lot easier if, in fact, he has to go and start. But this game, and I want to be clear when I say this is a manhood check game for the Baltimore Ravens defense this Sunday. A manhood check game. I want to make sure I'm very clear about that. And the reason I say this is because right now you're being talked about as one of the most disgraceful defenses in the history of the Baltimore Ravens. Think about the history of this team. They were built on defense and running the football. Well, last week, Jameis Winston, after not starting a game for 2 years, came off the bench and did whatever he wanted to you. He did whatever he wanted to do with you. And then the other thing is, he tried to give you the game. He tried to make you look good. There were like at least 4 footballs in the air that could have been caught easily for interceptions. And you didn't do it. The only player that I thought even really showed up, in my opinion, was Kyle Hamilton. Because the only time that you could get pressure on Jameis Winston is when Kyle Hamilton blitzed. Other than that, the pass rush was non-existent. Jameis Winston had time to look around, scan the field twice if he wanted to, before he needed to throw the football. It was easy. It was light for Jameis Winston. And again, he hasn't started a game in 2 years. He came in, looked like he'd been playing all season long. He did whatever he wanted to do. You made him look like a Pro Bowler. That's not who we've known the Ravens defense to be for their entire existence, which is basically, about 30 years now? That's not the Ravens defense that we know. And I'm looking at them right now. Look, man, this ain't got nothing to do with the offense right now. This ain't got nothing to do with Lamar and the offense. They're putting up enough points for you to win games. Your job is to hold a lead and shut it down. We saw it against Tampa Bay. Baltimore was up 41-18 on Tampa Bay or something like that. How does Tampa Bay all of a sudden get to 38 points? I'm sorry. Almost, 36, 30, whatever. The game ended up being close at the end. Why you can't get a stop? The notion right now is that the Ravens defense has so many holes in it, you can do whatever you want to do. It don't matter. So this is kind of me calling out the Ravens defense because you are at home and you are going against a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix who is playing a lot better. This entire team is better than people are giving credit for right now. And if the Ravens don't show up and play their A game, they will lose this football game on Sunday. They will. I had an eerie feeling about last week against Cleveland. 1-6, new quarterback comes in. Kevin Stefanski all of a sudden is giving the play calling duties to another coach, another offensive coordinator. And then it was all set up. You end up losing that game to a 1-6 football team at a time. Last place. You lost to another last place team in the division in the Las Vegas Raiders, to Gardner Minshew. So with all that being said, there's a reason why Ravens fans are concerned about this game, especially if, God forbid, Lamar Jackson can't play this Sunday. Because right now, we just don't know. He has a back and knee injury going on right now. So if he doesn't play, can you be dependent on to hold down the fort against a rookie quarterback at home? The question is we don't know. We really don't know. And quite frankly, a lot of people are doubting you. A lot of Ravens fans are doubting you. We're not sure if you can really do that. In fact, some people think that you can't. And the Ravens are probably on upset alert. Not because of Lamar and the offense, Because of you, the defense. Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton, Adafe Owe, Nnamdi Madubuike, Van Noy, what's up? Everybody is looking at you with a raised eyebrow saying, what's up, bro? Like, you can't get a stop. You the Ravens defense. And you can't get a stop. You can't hold a lead. You can't shut it down against a rookie quarterback, against Jameis Winston. They're questioning you right now if Bo Nix will light you up. Bo Nix has played 8 career games, and he's already being talked about as possibly upsetting you, doing whatever he wants to you. Are you going to answer the call? That's my question for the Ravens defense. Are you going to answer the call when the offense needs you to? Because the offense is going to need you to do that this Sunday, no matter what, even if Lamar plays. Let's find out. Is this really who you are? Or are you going to be the team that we saw at home against the Buffalo Bills against an elite quarterback in Josh Allen? You beat up on him so bad that the Bills were like, we got to trade for another receiver. So they went out and got Amari Cooper. Which Baltimore Ravens defense am I going to see on Sunday? Who is the true Baltimore Ravens defense? Is it the one we saw that Sunday night against Buffalo? Or is it the one we just saw against Jameis Winston? We're going to find out either way.